So we've talked a little bit about anxiety. So now we're going to talk a little bit about stress. And we're going to talk about the difference of what happens in your body between stress and anxiety. Sometimes people think that stress and anxiety are the same thing, but actually they are a bit different. And if we can learn as individuals what is the difference between stress and anxiety, or how does stress become anxiety, often that helps us understand ourselves and the reactions and responses that we have a little better, which will then help us know what to do about it better. So we have a couple videos again for you that are really cute and really great at explaining these concepts.
You've probably heard adults or other kids say things like, I'm so stressed, or that stresses me out. But what does that really mean? What is stress all about, anyways? Stress is normal and natural, and it happens to everyone. It happens to kids, it happens to teenagers, and it even happens to adults. And stress can be caused by all sorts of things, like the time your mom flipped her lid when she discovered that you drew all over the wall with her favorite lipstick. Yep, that's stress, all right. You see, our brain and our body are connected. They work together as a team. When we feel worried or unsure about something, our brain sends a special signal to our body. It's called the stress response. The stress response helps to get us ready to face the things that come our way. Let's do some pretending to learn more. Let's pretend it's Jasmine's first day of school. She hasn't seen the other students, the teachers, or the principal for a long time. Maybe Jasmine feels nervous about going back to school. Maybe she didn't sleep well the night before. Her face feels extra warm, or her heart is beating faster than usual. What Jasmine is experiencing in her body is called the stress response. Or let's pretend James has a presentation to give in front of his class. Maybe James feels worried because he really wants to do a good job in front of his teacher and his friends. Maybe his hands are shaky, his tummy has butterflies, or his voice sounds a bit wobbly. What's happening to James? Yep, you got it. James is experiencing the stress response. Just like Jasmine and James, when we're faced with something new or tricky, it's totally normal for our stress response to show up. In fact, we can even expect our stress response at these times. Although there are some types of stress that are not good for us, most of the time, stress is actually helpful. When we're brave.
Stop that there for a moment. So we know that stress is normal and it can be caused by all sorts of things. It's called the stress response. And the more that we experience stress, then we use strategies to work through our stress, the better that we become at managing new stressful events when they happen and show up. I'm going to play another short clip for you.
I'm the heart-to-heart kid, and I've got nothing on my mind. Give me a second. There we go. Seriously, let's talk about something near and dear to your heart. Toenail fungus. I'm just kidding. I'm talking about stress. Now, there's good stress, like what you feel when you try something new or fall in love. Yuck. Or work out. You feel excited, motivated, and enthusiastic. Bad stress is stuff like feeling overwhelmed at work, or at school, or from dealing with a sick loved one, or from getting dumped. You might feel exhausted, unhappy, and just seriously out of sorts. A little stress won't hurt you, but if you're stressed a lot or over a long period of time, it's important to find healthy ways to deal with it.
Stop there again. So there's good stress, like falling in love, like doing an activity that we love or playing a sport. And then there's negative stress, like giving a presentation or walking into an awkward social situation. And so the most important thing is to find healthy ways to deal with that stress. So we know that it's normal if we're feeling overwhelmed, if we're worried, if we've been taken by surprise. And some of the ways that we know we're experiencing stress, you can feel it in your heart. If you've ever gone and done a presentation in front of a class or had to walk into a cafeteria with new students, you can feel your pulse start to race and you can feel it in your chest. That's how you know your body's going through a stress response. Feeling it in your muscles, you can feel it in your tummy, you can feel it in your head and in your hands, they can get clammy. Stress can affect how fast you think, and it can also affect how fast you speak.